Whenever we go abroad, we want to make sure that we're safe, that our possessions are safe and that we're safe, and so are our loved ones. And that's what travel insurance is all about. It's about keeping us safe. But what do I need to look for when I'm booking travel insurance or trying to find the best deal online? Well, one of the things I need to make sure of is that I'm getting the best deal. So I do want to shop around for travel insurance, but what I don't want to do is necessarily take out the cheapest policy if it's not right for me. I need to think about the holiday that I'm going on. What sort of travel insurance do I need? Do I need individual cover or do I need family cover? And if some people who are buying family cover, they might not necessarily be covered if they're traveling as an individual. Do I want cover for the whole year or do I just want cover for this individual trip that I'm taking? And the trip that I'm taking, what sort of a trip is it? Will I be going on a skiing holiday? If so, I'm probably going to have to buy some additional cover to cover myself if I had an accident when I was skiing. So if you're doing any kind of extreme sports or something which a travel insurance company might consider is outside of the realms of normal behaviour, then you're going to need to check that your travel insurance policy covers you. So let's delve a little bit deeper into travel insurance. What are the real things I need to look for when I'm booking it? The first thing to do is to make sure that your insurance company knows whether you've got any existing medical condition. About a third of all insurance claims are actually a medical claim, which is interesting. It's quite a high proportion are going to be for a medical problem. So you need to make sure your insurance company knows if you have a pre-existing condition. Another thing you need to bear in mind is that it's likely that you're going to have to pay £50 or £100 excess charge on your insurance claim. So if you do need to make a claim, the first £50 or £100, sometimes more, and it's worth checking, is going to be made by you. So check that you're covered in that sense and how much you're liable for. And there may be other places you can get a policy from as well. Your bank may offer you a policy. Don't over-insure if you don't need to. Your employer may offer you a travel insurance policy. If there's places you can go for a travel insurance policy, check first whether that policy covers what you need it to. If it does, great, you can save yourself some money. If it doesn't, you're going to need to go back into your policy and have a look and find a policy that's right for you. One really important tip with insurance, if you don't understand it, check with the insurance provider. Call them up, ring them up, email them. Make sure you get the answers to the questions that you need before you take out the policy.
We would also recommend visiting the travel insurance page on the Foreign and Commonwealth Office website, which offers independent advice and information covering and insuring your trip. You can find the link on our page below. Now they talk about the real cost when things go wrong and give the example of an air ambulance costing between £35,000 to £40,000 in the US, or £15,000 to £20,000 for a scheduled flight, stretcher and a doctor escort from Australia. And apart from the obvious covers such as medical, sports, luggage, passport and money, much of which was pointed out by Carl earlier, you should also make sure you are covered on things such as 24-hour emergency service and assistance, personal liability cover in case you're sued for causing injury or damaging property. Another area to consider is cancellation and curtailment cover, which basically means to insure against you having to cancel your trip or if your trip is cut short. And even if this is included, will it pay out for things such as you having an accident or becoming ill before your trip? Will it pay out for pregnancy, jury service, redundancy or even a home emergency? And what if there are strikes with any of the companies that you're travelling with, or bad weather which could also affect your travel arrangements? Another big consideration is legal cover. These costs can be astronomical. And finally, look at what the cover may exclude. It's likely that you will not be covered on drink or drug related incidents. It will also point out that you must take reasonable care of your possessions, so leaving your £500 camera next to the sunbed while you grab another cocktail would not be considered reasonable care. And it is thought that around 60% of all policies now cover for terrorism. So we would suggest that you make sure that this is not excluded on your policy. We genuinely hope that you have an accident and incident free, healthy and happy holiday, so you never have to make a claim against your insurance. But it really is better to be safe than sorry. So make sure you buy the right insurance for you and your family, as your lives may depend on it.